So I'm here at the Cook, the FCC Cook JP Morgan language training program. And we're going to speak with, knock on the door here. And we're here to meet.
Hi, how are you?
This is Michelle, who is the program director, and Michelle's going to give a quick tour of the language training program. A few minutes ago, this room was filled with more than a dozen kindergarten children who were playing, having us read books. So it's quite quiet now compared to what it was. Mm-hmm. So tell us, what is this room all about? Okay,
well, this is the Language Resource Centre. This is very much a multi-purpose room used for many, many different purposes. On the right here and in front of you there are books, and we have a library terminal. So students can come here, they can borrow the resources, they can browse the books just like a simple library, and they can borrow them for 2 weeks, bring them back, and just hopefully to try and create a pleasure, a desire to read books, and a joy in actually reading stories.
Okay, so these are books for people who already can read enough of them.
Well, no, not necessarily. We have picture books. We have books from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level
Okay,
1.
why do you have them divided into levels?
We divided them into levels so that children can go and choose a book at their appropriate level. So level 1 is approximately kindergarten level, level 2 is approximately lower primary. But then we call them level 1 or level 2 instead of kindergarten and lower primary, in case someone doesn't have the language skills appropriate to their school level. So they can just go and borrow a level 1 book with there being no strings attached to that, no emotional backlash.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a variety of different books.
Great.
Non-fiction and fiction. And hopefully the students can come and enjoy them. Over here on the floor we have a couple of mats. This is where some of the storytelling takes place.
What is storytelling?
Storytelling is when a storyteller, we have 2 full-time storytellers and probably about 14 or 15 part-time storytellers. They have fun, informal English classes that they base on stories, or with regards to the the secondary students, they might base it on a movie or on a song. So it's based on something. There's some sort of text there, and then they would do work with the students to look at the vocabulary, look at sentence structure, and then to try and help them again to just enjoy the process.
And this would be a contrast with more formal language teaching?
Yes, this is a contrast with the more formal English classes.
Okay,
yeah.
So this is supposed to be fun language learning?
All of the LTP language learning is supposed to be fun language learning, but the storytelling is informal and kind of based on a text of some description, and the English classes are based on other things.
Okay.
Okay. So we actually also have English classes that take part here. We've got tables here set in the middle, so these are really good for group work. And we sometimes have primary students here or secondary students here just doing general English classes. And then again along the wall here we have a bank of laptops and some desktop computers. And these are used mainly by the secondary students if they're doing elective courses or doing some general English classes. Perhaps they would be doing an elective course on job applications, so the teacher would be showing them how to write their CV, and they might actually be writing their own CV on the laptops. Or we're looking to have courses in the future on designing your web page and how to blog and setting up a blog.
Is this the only access they get to computers here?
No, they have a computer in their dorm. Each dorm has one computer in it, and they have access to that.
That's
computer.
Shared by how many people?
It depends on the size of the dorms. The smallest dorm is about 12 and the biggest dorm is maybe about 18.
So they normally share a computer between 12 to 18 students?
Yes,
okay.
And then they would probably have access, certainly the secondary students would have access to computers in their daytime school as well.
Okay. Excellent. So that's some of the tour. And how many children are taught here every week?
In the LTP we have 300 children taught every week. Not all of the children obviously can be taught here, so we actually use a variety of rooms, a variety of different places and locations.
Okay, and the program has been going on for how long?
The program started in February 2005, so we're now entering our 4th year.
4th year.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, and we've done a separate video about the assessment and how that's done. So
Yes.
check out that other video.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Perfect.